Welcome in here to Washington High School. We are live on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by the Washington County Hospital and Clinics, for a great game here between the Washington Demons boys basketball team and the Burlington Greyhounds. As we welcome you up here to the booth, it's the Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show. We got a good one on our hands. You know, both teams are 4-4 in the Southeast Conference. Both teams coming off a loss. Washington scoring 87 in that loss against Fort Madison, putting up a tight battle with the conference leader. Whereas Burlington, a tougher game, losing 35-80 versus Prairie. So let's hop right into it, Brady, on this Valentine's Day. Burlington, how are you going to stop this Washington offense that seems to be powering on all cylinders?
Well, I got a couple of keys for Burlington in this one. First off, you got to limit the three-point opportunities. When you look at both of these teams from beyond the arc, Washington, they're at about 31%, while Burlington, they're sitting at just about 24%. So Washington, more prolific from deep than Burlington is, and you don't put up a lot of points without dropping some three-point bombs in the basket. So if they're going to want to pull away the victory here tonight, they want to limit three-point opportunities. And if you want to take a look at other key statistics, Washington leads in a whole bunch of them, but they're close in rebounding, and I think that's the next key for Burlington. They got to win the rebounding battle. I mean, if you look at these two teams, the height advantage definitely in Burlington's favor. They got a guy, Will Steamer, stands at 6'6". Take a look down the board a little more. Demarius Maxwell, 6'4". And of course, we got the guy who leads them in points per game, Nehemiah Lewis. He stands at 6'5". So they got some height on this Greyhounds team. They got some height advantage over the Demons. So if you win that rebound battle, secure some extra possessions, that can go a long way in winning the ball game. Definitely.
They're going to want to keep that ball out of the big-time three-point shooter on the Demons, Nick Stone. You know, if you've been listening to us all season, we're big fans of the way Nick Stone plays with that quick release, especially Brady. He loves the quick release on the three.
I mean, he gets a little bit of space, and that thing, he's letting it fly. It don't matter where he's at on the floor. He'll let it fly from anywhere. Absolutely phenomenal.
And one thing that's been a little consistent throughout the games with him and the rest of the Demon team is a couple of slow starts where they have to work their way out of games, and games end up a little closer than they really should be by the end of it, even when they pull out a W. So what's the key for Washington to get that good start, get that good lead early on?
Well, absolutely. They need to start fast, and I think that starts on both ends of the floor. They need to be physical defensively, and they need to push the ball in transition. Washington, they're great at running the floor. They love to run the floor, get some speed on the outside, and they're able to get those rebounds. And I think that's going to be a key, is pushing the floor, attacking the basket, trying to get off to a fast start in that way. And of course, if Nick Stone happens to find himself outside with a look, let it fly. But I think they need to push the pace and try to really get moving fast, both physically and on the scoreboard. And now if you want to look at another way, I think the Demons might have a chance in this one. I think boxing out is going to be massive if they want to win this ball game. We talked about the height disadvantage that they have a little bit, and it is a little stark. There's a height mismatch here. Seth Shepard, one of the taller guys on the team who gets considerable playing time. He stands at 6'4", right? So the Greyhounds definitely have a height advantage in this one. Boxing out off shots is going to be massive in securing rebounds.
Definitely will, and it looks like the Demons are going to go with that normal starting lineup that we have seen. You got Cale Williams, Drew Conrad, Rajon Roth, Logan McDowell, and of course, we're going Connor Layden instead of Stone today. So that's going to be a real interesting lineup. But McDowell, he's a key part of this team. We talked about Stone a little bit, but really McDowell's been the one who powers this offense up and down the court.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of sets the tone for him, and we've seen a couple times this season where he gets into foul trouble, and then they kind of get a little discombobulated because they don't have their quarterback.
Welcome to Washington High School.
He kind of sets the tone for the Demons, so staying out of foul trouble or pushing the pace is going to be big for them.
Definitely will, and we're going to take a moment here, listen to the PA announcer as we get those starting lineups to you in the national anthem.
The Iowa High School Athletic Association and Washington High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all times during our athletic events. Good sportsmanship starts with respect to yourself, your team, the opponent, and decisions made by the officials. Please honor these athletes competing tonight by refraining from any negative comments. Together we can set the standard for good sportsmanship. Please join me in welcoming our officials for tonight, Mr. Ryan Hack, Mr. Adam McLaughlin, Mr. Tim Sullivan. And now for your starting lineups. For the Burlington Greyhounds, a 5'11 junior, number 1, Javion Watts. A 6' junior, number 2, Michael Cancevello. A 5'11 sophomore, number 3, Kobe Edmonds. A 6'5 senior, wears 13, Nehemiah Lewis. And a 6'4 sophomore, number 23, Demarius Maxwell. For the Demons, a junior, he's 6 foot tall, he's number 1, K.L. Williams. A 6 foot junior, he wears number 2, Drew Conrad. A 6'1 junior, number 3, Rajan Rock. A 6'3 senior, wears number 4, Logan McDowell. And a 6 foot senior, wears number 5, Connor Lyden. Burlington assistant coaches Brian Bertelshopper, Pete Carlson, Jeff Sands, the head Burlington coach Caleb Akey, for the name of assistants Colin Wolford, Jackson Hall, and your head coach Colin Starr. At this time, we please ask you to stand and remove your hats as we pay honor to this great nation with the singing of our national anthem by Washington High School student Jasmine Villa.
Final huddles taking place here before this game between the Washington Demons and the Burlington Greyhounds. Again, Joel Keller up here with Brady Barron, and this is going to be an exciting game. I tell you, I expect this one to be pretty close. We talked about McDowell, we talked about Nehemiah Lewis, but both teams, and anyone can score, it seems like, on this team, in that starting 5 especially. A lot of points to go around.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone's got a chance to score the ball. Not everyone can score the ball, obviously, in every possession. But, I mean, that's why a guy like Lyden makes sense in the lineup, too. We've seen him do a lot of the nitty-gritty things, the small things, attacking boards, getting in the way defensively. We've seen him do a lot of those little things really well as well. He's one of those spark plugs we see every now and then off the bench, and he's getting the shot here tonight.
The Greyhounds will win the tip, and Kobe Edmonds dribbled up the court, off to Watts, Javion Watts now. Up to Cancevellos. Working from the wing. Here's a 3 for Lewis. No good. Rebounded inside. It's the shortest guy on the court. Michael Cancevellos with the putback layup.
Just an effort play there to get in there. I mean, we saw Lewis already looking for that 3. He is their leading scorer, but Cancevellos, good job there.
Backdoor cut from Drew Conrad. Bucket won't go, but he's fouled on the way up, and he'll have 2 at the charity stripe.
Fouls on 23, Demarius Maxwell, his first, team first.
But 73% from the line is Conrad.
First one, no good. Well, Burlington got the quick start on the boards that you were talking about with that offensive rebound. Drew Conrad makes this second. Makes the score 2-1. Both teams looking to avenge their loss in their last game. Those losses looking a little different, but a loss is a loss. So a big win on this Friday night would be what both teams are chasing. Here's a three, knockdown bucket from Javion Watts.
That's a tough bucket there. Man right in his face, doesn't mean a thing, knocks it down.
Cross-court pass to Conrad. He'll kick it out to McDowell. McDowell spin move inside, knocked away by Concevelos. And now the Greyhounds in transition. Here's Lewis with the left-handed layup. Work it smoothly down the court.
Athleticism, great way to run in transition to get to the shot there.
Cale Williams dribbles the ball off his foot, and now the Greyhounds have another opportunity to continue this scoring run to start the game.
Now the Greyhounds, they are on a tear here. As the Demons come out, a little bit of a press look here. Don't want to let this one get away from them.
Greyhounds make the press, a 2-on-1 quick, but the Demons defense gets back to stop that drive. And here's Lewis, step back jumper, no good. Rebounded by Williams. He'll get up to McDowell, and McDowell will throw it down the court to Roth. Quick move inside and on the left side. Roth has the first field goal for the Demons.
That was a nice look there. McDowell getting the ball up the floor, and Roth, a nice little step through layup attempt there. Way to get on the board. First field goal, this one.
Now Lewis has a free drive to the bucket.
2-point basket.
Demons have been finding that success with the quick first step here. Now they're going to try and work it around the perimeter. Conrad driving in, kicked out. Layden, a deep 2-foot on the line. Well, he gets it to go.
You know, I don't know if you can take a deeper two. That's about as close to three as you can get there, just inside the line.
And a quick move from the Greyhounds. They're doing a really good job breaking that press and getting to that point where they can attack the basket. That time is Demarius Maxwell with the points, the sophomore, getting on the board. The Demons will call a 30-second timeout. Head coach Colin Stark talking it over with the team. But they're working their way back here after going down 7-1. It's 9-5 now. You know, they're starting to find their rhythm. But what can they do to stop the damage after the Greyhounds break that press?
Yeah, they got to get back. They got to hustle back. I mean, ideally, the press would provide a little bit more resistance, right? The Greyhounds, they're having a really easy time breaking that press right now, and there's not a whole lot of resistance. But when they break it, they got to hustle back and try to fill the lane there. But the way the press is set up, they got 3 guys across half court. It doesn't leave a whole lot on the back end to guard. When they break it, it's barbecue chicken.
It is, in Burlington showing they're not scared to attack after they break it. They got a couple quick passes there, and all of a sudden they get a wide open layup. Drew Conrad with a nice crossover, driving inside, going up and under, not going to fall. Rebounded by Williams. His jumper's not going to find anything but air, and the Greyhounds are headed the other way. Quick pass by Edmonds inside. Shot by the Greyhounds, no good, and we're headed the other way. McDowell working quickly. And Conrad gonna get called for the travel.
A little choppy there on the bounce. Didn't quite get the ball back. Burlington's got a nice opposing traveling student section here.
They do.
They sit in the far left corner of the gym. It's a little interesting today. They're like right in the middle.
I like that, in the middle. You can impact the game on both sides much better now. That's what all the best college atmospheres have. Stolen by Cale Williams, and now McDowell's headed the other way. Inside to Roth, and one through the contact. What a finish by Roth.
Roth has been really the offense so far in this one for the Demons. I know Lively's got a deep two. Roth, he's been aggressive, attacking the basket and making plays.
Really, both teams have shown they're not scared to go up and battle at the rim with almost all of the points except for that 3 and that free throw coming from layups inside. The Greyhounds break the press. This time the Demons able to recover well enough to stop that initial attack. Here's Concevelos. Over to Watts. Watts guarded by Shepard. Dumped inside. CJ Chandler gets it to go, the senior, with his first bucket of the day.
CJ Chandler.
Nice bucket there. But it was even better pass there from Watts. I mean, the jump pass to get around the defense. Right in the breadbasket.
McDowell, corner 3. Not going to go. Rebounded by Roth. One of the best rebounders on the team now. Seth Shepard. His 3 left wide open. Knocks it down.
Seth Shepard shoots it nicely. Oh.
Javion Watts, his pass going a little errant, out of bounds off the scoreboard table.
I was gonna say Shepard, accurate three-point shooter. He's sitting at 36%. And a lot of what we learned about Shepard this season is that if he takes the shot, it's normally a good look. He doesn't take a whole lot of bad looks there, and that was another good example.
He's very specific about what shot he's gonna take. He's gotta be open, and most of the time he'll knock it down. Good feed inside from Stone. Here's Williams, rolls in and out of that, and a foul offensive on Cale Williams. Going for that rebound with a shove there. Greyhounds take over.
Yeah, that was a great feed from Stone, like you said there. Just unable to get the shot to go on that one.
Demons sticking with the press. Kick ball there by McDowell.
Didn't hear that whistle. Gotta blow that whistle a little louder, I guess. Wasn't able to hear it quite well.
Yeah, I gotta fill the gym with the noise. Here's Lewis. We're gonna get an offensive foul, moving screen, it looks like on CJ Chandler.
Yeah, they got Chandler on that one.
Trying to open up a driving lane for Nehemiah Lewis.
Team third.
It's the third foul on the Greyhounds as a team. First, though, for Chandler. Cale Williams driving. Dumped out to McDowell. Shepard has it inside, guarded by Lewis. Forced to kick out. And now McDowell will have it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Deep 3. No good. A little too much on that.
A little too much sauce.
Now Lewis going the other way. He'll dump it off to Watts. Watts, good scorer for the Greyhounds. He averages 9. He'll toss it inside. Chandler out to Lewis for 3. No. Rebounded by McDowell, and he's looking to run the other way and get some points on the board. Williams, quick drive, right side, blocked. And out of bounds, CJ Chandler able to get a hand on that layup attempt by Cale Williams.
Impressive from Chandler there. Williams bent the corner a little bit, got a little bit of room to try to put that layup up, but not enough.
Chandler able to catch up, swatting it from behind. And now the Demons resetting their offense from the baseline. We're looking inside. McDowell had an opening lane, and he gets it to finish. Off the glass, a good move inside.
That was a tough shot there. A lot of contact, no call, but McDowell did a good job fighting through the contact.
A trap defense by McDowell and Stone. McDowell looks like he caught an elbow to the face.
I think he did.
The 3, though, not going to fall for Thomas Draskin. And rebounded by Nick Stone. The Demons have numbers. That pass a little out in front of McDowell. McDowell draws the foul. He's going to get 2 at the charity stripe. in this tie ball game.
Yeah, he just got in there, initiated
13,
contact.
Nehemiah Lewis.
Tried to go up with it.
His first,
Could be aggressive. On the other end, it looks like maybe the Demons have some sort of game plan in mind. Anytime Raskin gets the ball, maybe in that corner, they trapped him immediately. I mean, they didn't give him a second. They came down, McDowell immediately trapped him. So interesting to see. The Demons, they do like to switch all the screens because there's not a whole lot of height discrepancy between them. And we'll see if that's a wrinkle they added for this one.
Yeah, as soon as Raskin had the ball in that corner, you're right. They were on him, trapping that, hoping to keep that ball stuck in the corner. And it turned into a Demon possession and 1 point from the free throw line. So Demons with their first lead of the game. The Greyhounds looking to respond to this Demon run. Here's Lewis driving against the Shepherd. Stops the midi. No good. Rebounded by the Demons. Drew Conrad going the other way. Nick Stone driving on Watts. He has the height advantage. Out to Conrad. Left wide open. No good, though, off the front iron. Inside feed to Will Steamer. That shot no good. Rebounded, though. Out for three. No. Kobe Edmonds had that open look from the wing. Couldn't get it to fall.
Now the pace is slowing down a little bit with the clock running down here in the first quarter. There's a lot of action there back and forth with 10 seconds left. It's a little slow.
A lot of scoring. Now McDowell trying to drive left side. He gets fouled on the floor.
Foul number 13, Nehemiah Lewis.
Lewis.
That's Lewis's second already in this game. The leading scorer for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, that's a big one there. Getting two already. It's a lot of fouls for him. Averages 14 and 7.
Demons in the bonus, so McDowell shooting two. He gets his first one to go.
McDowell, 72% free throw shooter.
Assuming the Greyhounds get the ball after this free throw attempt, they'll have 8.2 seconds to work with. Second free throw, nothing but net. Demons bringing the press. Edmonds, past half court. He'll try to feed it inside. Time runs out. And the Demons will take a 3-point lead at the end of the first quarter. After a slow start, starting to get things rolling. Logan McDowell leading the team with 5 points. But 16-13. Brady, how'd the Demons battle back after going down 7-1?
Well, their defense tightened up a little bit. After that timeout that the Demons took, they weren't getting beaten in the press break as much. And they were able to turn that into offense on the other end. They were running in transition. Once they were able to limit Burlington from getting the ball in the hoop, they were able to run in transition and get points of their own. They were able to move quickly, move fast, you could almost say. But then they were able to get rolling a little bit, and that's how they took over, took the lead back.
Yeah, and we saw that press defense for the Demons getting broken a lot early on, and the Greyhounds able to score quickly after they break the press. But the Demons cleaned it up at the end of the first quarter. What adjustments did they make that allowed them to do that?
To allow them to what? What's the question again?
To stop them scoring after breaking the press.
Oh, I think they were just, I was making sure my stats were right. Sorry.
No, you could.
No, I think they were just more sound in the press itself, right? They weren't getting beaten as easy, and if they were getting back quicker. It seemed like the press was they weren't selling out as much there down the stretch after that timeout. It seemed like maybe in the beginning of the game they were selling out a bit more, trying to get those traps and steals, but they're a bit more sound. It was more of a slow down kind of press rather than a get a steal kind of press.
Definitely, right? And Drew Conrad trying to get things started quick for the Demons. We talked about at the beginning of the broadcast how the Greyhounds were going to have to limit the three, and they've really done a good job of that so far. Demons not able to find much success from the perimeter.
Yeah, and part of that is we haven't seen a whole lot of Nick Stone either. He played a little bit there at the end of the first half, but he's one of their best shooters.
Demarius Maxwell battling inside, gained control of that ball and powered his way to the rim. Williams trying to give it right back to the Greyhounds. He'll dump it off. Connor Layden, mid-range jumper, not going to go. Rebounded by Maxwell.
Maxwell's got some size out there. He's 6'4". I mean, it's going to be hard to guard him on the block.
A lot of the Greyhounds hard to stop. Here's a three from Watts. No good. Rebounded by Williams.
Williams all over the boards. He's got 4 tonight. He's all over the rebound now.
Kicked out. Layden thought about the three. He'll be tripped up though on his way into the lane. That foul going on Will Steamer, the senior, 6'6" for the Greyhounds.
Number 11, Will Steamer, his first.
A lot of blocking fouls so far for Burlington. Just not moving their feet enough, getting in position enough early in this one.
Maybe a testament too to how the Demons are attacking the paint, putting some focus on driving to the rim. Nick Dole passing in. He finds Cale Williams right to the rack. Right side, tough finish. Not too much trouble for Cale Williams though.
Going in where the trees are, the 6-foot Cale Williams. No height, no problem.
That bucket answers the Maxwell layup earlier in the quarter. Still up by 3. Here's Watts. Guarded by Williams, good fake. Not gonna go. Maxwell with the offensive rebound, blocked by Roth.
Roth, that's a hustle play.
Conrad to Williams. Out to McDowell, driving inside. Dump off Williams, going up for it. Foul. No, out of bounds.
I like that no call there. It looked a little out of control. No foul there, just ball got tipped out of his hand. I like that.
20 seconds remain on the shot clock for the Demons. Almost picked off by CJ Chandler.
Chandler almost read that perfectly, able to snatch it away. I mean, takes 3 seconds off the clock, makes the Demons reset.
I think the last couple of possessions, especially the Greyhounds, have been a little more aggressive on attacking those passing lanes out beyond the perimeter.
If you can get the rebounds all the time, you know, getting steals is another good way to create some extra possessions.
Couple turnovers, that'll always help your winning percentage. Here's Connor Layden, quick three in the corner, bucket.
That time he was definitely behind the line.
Now Connor Layden heading the other way after the steal. Then the floater goes, rolls on in. A 5-0 run for Connor Layden.
Doing a little bit of everything. Number 5, 5-0 run.
Watts looking to answer. Takes the screen, going left on Layden. He'll kick out. 3. Bangs it home. Kobe Edmonds foul underneath.
That was a good find from Watts on that one.
Fouled on 23 to Marius Maxwell after the shot.
Maxwell on the foul. But that was a nice find there from Watts. He drove and watched the defense collapse on him, able to follow it.
Timeout. It's a full timeout.
A full timeout for Burlington, and yeah, the Maxwell foul coming after their shot. So a 3-pointer will count for Kobe Edmonds. That was a big 3 there for the Greyhounds. You could feel the energy here at Washington start to build for the home team, a little bit home court advantage going the Demons' way, especially on that big run there by Connor Layden.
Yeah, I mean, Layden there showed why, you know, maybe he got inserted into the starting lineup. Knocked down a triple, gets the steal, takes it all the way in the other end. Massive run there from Layden, but I mean, you said it, that 3 from Edmonds there kind of calmed things down a little bit. Demons run a bit of a hot streak, bit of a run, able to settle things in. Now calling this timeout, gonna get reorganized here. They're still in this ball game. Not that big a deficit, just 5 points.
Yeah, and it's still a little early to talk about foul trouble, but you do have Maxwell and Lewis for the Greyhounds. 2 of their 2 post guys already got 2 fouls apiece. And that Maxwell foul coming after the shot is a tough one to swallow if you're Burlington, knowing that your big got a foul and it really wasn't needed.
Yeah, I mean, the shot went in anyway, right? So the foul was off the ball, battling for position, just too much contact, and the shot fell. So just an unfortunate foul there.
Yeah, and both teams really playing physical down in the box. I mean, see the Demons, maybe not the height advantage that they'd want to have, but they are still attacking those rebounds.
Did you say they're boxing out?
I would say they're boxing out pretty well. McDole alley-oop from Nick Stone.
Stone put that ball right where it needed to be. Who says McDole's the only guy who can pass the rock, the only quarterback on this team?
It's showtime in Washington, Iowa. Foul on the way up, though, for the Greyhounds, and they'll get 2 shots at the line. It'll be Cameron Reynolds, the senior.
Stone down the contact.
Reynolds getting some extended PT tonight with the foul trouble on the bench for the Greyhounds. You'll have an opportunity to get the lead back down to a 2-possession game. That first one rolls in, 25-19 now. He'll knock both of them through, and it's a 5-point game. A couple of big free throws there for a guy who maybe doesn't see the floor as often.
Oh yeah, 5-point versus 7-point is a massive difference. I mean, we're talking a whole possession or a 3-ball there. Massive difference.
Here's Roth. Over to McDole. In the corner, Nick Stone. Quick release. Nothing but net. A quick response for the Demons.
Woo, and that's that quick trigger we like to talk about so much from Stone. Just catch and shoot. Corner 3, the easiest shot, they say.
The Greyhounds, though, precision passing all the way down the floor. And Cameron Reynolds with a couple more points to his name.
Reynolds has been nice getting some PT here.
Here's Roth, left-handed layup, just hung up on the rim and fell off and off of the hands of the Demons.
We got a big substitution here for the Demons off of that one. Get some fresh legs in the ball game maybe a little bit. McDole, though, staying in.
3 new players out there for the Demons. It's Luke Schiebel, Cale Williams, and Seth Shepard. This press seems to be moving more and more towards that baseline down there, more aggressive. A quick shot attempt there. Not going to go for Jet Morris, the freshman. A deep rotation for the Greyhounds, trying to keep fresh legs out. Luke Scheibel, 3 off the front iron. Shepard trying to save it, falling against the padded wall, but not able to save it before stepping out of bounds.
I mean, that's a good look from deep, though. I mean, he was open. Scheibel had a good look at it, just unable to knock it down.
Demons going towards more of a man press on these last couple possessions. Now the Greyhounds, Lewis has it. With 3 minutes to go in the first half, foul on his way up. And he'll get 2 at the line.
That's a close one right there. Lewis playing a dangerous game. A lot of contact there. Scheibel tried to take the charge. Lewis, that would have been his third. He gets the call he was hoping for, but that could have been dangerous.
Scheibel knew if he could get that charge, you get 3 fouls on Lewis, their leading scorer, and man, that'd be really tough to get that offensive output for the Greyhounds that they need to take down the Demon team that's been really hot as of late.
I mean, it's something we talk about all the time with McDole as well. He's trying to stay out of foul trouble.
McDole's done a good job today. 7 points, no fouls yet. Playing some clean basketball. 28-23, Demons on top. Feeding inside, Seth Shepard. Though that pass just a little out wide, it'll be Greyhound ball.
Yeah, that was a rocket, just a little too far off target there.
Timeout, Washington.
A good timeout here to reconvene, but that pass a little too hard, a little too far off target there.
Yeah, trying to push that ball a little too quickly and trying to answer but they've done a really good job. I think both sides really. Just whenever someone scores, they're coming right back down the court, ready to attack. You know, they're moving the ball really well on both sides. We haven't seen too many turnovers other than an errant pass here and errant pass there, but nothing too crazy like we've seen in past games.
Yeah, nothing crazy. They're playing clean ball, like you said. And what I like is that they're getting to the back. Neither team is settling for a whole lot of threes. The Greyhounds did a couple early shot clock threes, but both teams now, they're getting to the rack first, and they're driving and kicking for open looks from beyond the arc. But otherwise, they're driving and attacking the rack. Physical ball.
Yeah, physical, good team basketball so far today. 28-23. You know, it's been a very good offensive game so far. And now Drew Conrad putting some pressure on in the backcourt.
More of a man press look there. Everyone's sticking on their man. So ideally, you don't give up any big-time drives in transition.
Lewis gets it taken away by Shepard. Now Nick Stone's running down the court. He's trying to pass it in. Stolen though, stolen back again by the Demons. Cale Williams, that three off the back and out of bounds off the Demons. Conrad and Nick Stone going for the rebound, not able to come down with it though.
That's a tough shot. You know, you get the rebound, you dribble out beyond the arc. That's just a tough look from deep. It's a hard shot to hit with your momentum kind of going the opposite direction. Sticking with this man press here though. Burlington did a nice job breaking it with a little half screen action.
Man press hasn't been as effective as the trap, as there's a three for Michael Cancelados. But hasn't been as effective in stopping the offense as the Greyhounds in that full court press, but of course they haven't allowed in those quick, easy buckets after they break the press.
McDowell turnover there.
Cancelados a steal there after his own three. Now Lewis with a good bucket there. Highly contested down low. That'll tie this game up at 28.
And that's why him not getting that foul is such a big deal. That's a tough shot right there.
Drew Conrad has it out in the corner. He'll drive in, kick out. Seth Shepard wide open. He got it to go. Perfect. What a shot by Seth Shepard.
He just lines up and knocks it down. His only shots today, 2 for 2 from 3.
Good little move down there. Cameron Reynolds came into this game averaging 1 point per game. He's got 6 already.
Yeah, he's been playing massive minutes with some of that foul trouble there to guys like Maxwell. Big time minutes here.
Under a minute left in the first half, a 1 point game. Demons on top. Here's McDowell driving. Foul call down low. That'll go on Michael Cancelados.
There's certainly some contact there.
McDowell will shoot two.
McDowell to the line. I mean, this is a tight ball game now, so all these free throws, they're big time now. Just a 1 point lead. McDowell with the chance to extend that to 3.
McDowell driving in there, no fear. He had a guy come over and help too on him, and he just went up, drew the contact, didn't get the bucket to go, didn't get the first, but still has the opportunity to make it a 2 point game here with his second free throw attempt. Second one won't go either. And now the Greyhounds going the other way.
Greyhounds a chance to take the lead back here on this possession due to those free throws.
Quick bucket, they could go 2 for 1, but it looks like they're just gonna hold for a little bit, try and find a quality shot.
Lewis had a nice handle on the for a guy who, you know, he gets in there, he gets his hands dirty on the boards. Nice handle of the ball, able to get between a couple defenders and draw the foul.
That'll be McDowell's first foul, catching that one at the end of the first half. Quick three, not gonna go. Rebounded by Cale Williams. That's another one for him. He's been attacking the boards today.
Yeah, he's up to 6 now.
I'd say that's pretty good for a first half of work.
Yeah.
Drew Conrad trying to dribble this thing out. Demons want to have that last shot of the half. Conrad finding space. A travel though called.
I don't know about that one.
Just under 11 seconds on the clock. 31-30. Greyhounds with the ball. They're going to have to move quickly against this press. Here's Edmonds. Off to Cansavello. Step back three. Money. Right before the buzzer. What a shot by the Greyhounds. Michael Cansavellos gives them a 2-point lead as we go into halftime. We're going to take a quick break, but stay with us. We got the Rotor Epoxy halftime report to break down this crazy first half.
Hey, this is Matthew Rotor, owner of Rotor Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Rotor Epoxy and online at rotoropoxy.com.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Fairway's the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections. Like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back to the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by the Washington County Hospital and Clinics. We welcome you into the Washington High School gym, where we got a huge game between the Burlington Greyhounds and the Washington Demons. Greyhounds up 33-31. This is the Rotor Epoxy halftime report. Brady, we've seen a heck of a game so far, especially offensively. What's really stuck out to you in that first half?
Oh yeah, both these teams, they're running the ball in transition, they're pushing it. The thing that's really sticking out to me is both these teams, they're focusing on getting to the rack, driving, attacking, trying to get that good old-fashioned two-point basket. And hey, if you draw on the defense, they're kicking it out. They got shooters. Both these teams got guys who can knock it down. They're not afraid to kick it out, but that's not the game. The game plan isn't let's shoot as many as possible. The game plan is it's cold out. We're playing some hard-nosed Midwest basketball here today. They're getting to the rack and kicking it out. Absolutely phenomenal stuff.
Yeah, and I want to go back to your shooting point, because you said both teams have some shooters. We just saw a big shot there at the end of the half. Michael Cancevelos with the big three. He's got 10 points. What have you liked from his game today?
Oh, Cancevelos, he hasn't been operating things. Watts has kind of been the primary ball handler, but whenever he gets the ball in his hand, he's making things happen. And like you said, that was a big-time three at the end of the half. I mean, that's a tough shot. Clock was running out. He said, call my number, call number 2 out here. He hit that step back, let it fly, knocked it down to take the lead before halftime. That's a big momentum play, too. Absolute momentum swinger there, stealing the momentum on that one. Phenomenal.
Yeah, and a big way to step up for the Greyhounds, especially with a couple of the higher scorers on the team in foul trouble. You got Lewis with 2 and Demiris Maxwell, their post player, as well with 2.
Yeah, that's part of what you're going to have when you have a game that's like physical, like what we're seeing today. Both teams attacking the rack. You've seen a lot of blocking fouls. Both these teams going at the rim, though, and you're going to see that. You're going to see some foul trouble. Maxwell, of course, one of those fouls came a little unfortunate for him, came off a made a three-point basket, so not a whole lot of benefit to a foul there. It's all negative, so yeah, that one was a bit unfortunate for him, but you're going to have this for the most part, and you're seeing two teams go to the rim like they are.
Yeah, and now to the home team. You know, we've seen this home court advantage play a bit of a factor here. People are getting into it, people are getting loud, especially when Connor Lydon had that big 5-0 run by himself. A little big 3 there in the steal and finish on the other side. Connor Lydon's had a good day. Filled in for Nick Stone in the starting lineup. What did you like from him?
Oh yeah, and you know, pregame I said he's a guy who does a little bit of everything. Well, he kind of did that there, especially on that run. He kind of got things rolling with a deep 2, about as deep a 2 as you can get, we were saying. I mean, half an inch on the three-point line, it seemed. And he followed up later in the half with a three-point basket, turning around, snagging the steal, taking it the other way. I mean, he's been a spark plug in the starting lineup for him, and he's allowed Nick Stone coming off the bench, knocked down a triple. So he's allowed Nick Stone to he came off the bench, knocked down a triple, and kind of helped that second unit out a bit offensively.
Yeah, and you know, we know Nick Stone's a second half player, so maybe we see some Nick Stone in there, but right. Connor Lydon making his case to get some more PT with that big first half, 7 points, and another player for the Demons with 7, Logan McDowell. I mean, we've seen him dominate game after game. What's so effective about the way he can get to the rack?
Oh, he's just got a good handle on the ball, but he also got some size too. You know, he stands at 6'3", so he's got a bit of height on him as well, and he has good body control when he's driving down the lane trying to get these shots. So he's got a good handle on the ball and control of his body. And then on top of that, he's able to pass the rock too. I mean, he had a deep pass to Roth there, and Roth took it in to score. I believe that was the first field goal of the game. I might be mistaken there, but it was early on in the ball game. You know, he's able to do a little bit of everything for this team, and that's why he's the guy that, you know, tends to lead the offense and start it.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how the Demons come out on defense. We saw a couple of different presses. We saw that trap press and that man defense, man press. Brady, which one do you prefer watching that first half?
Yeah, I think that you have a bigger upside probably with a zone press look, but the way that they would get beat every now and then in that, I don't know if it's entirely worth it. I think the man press has, for the most part, done a good job slowing down Burlington. You might not get as many steals because you're not bringing that trap action, but if you're just trying to slow them down and not give up stuff in transition, that's probably the way I would expect them to keep going. And it's easier to fall back into man. I mean, we've seen the Demons start out in the zone press and fall back into man. And that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, and that right there, that possession, Kobe Edmonds with the tough travel to start the half. She's coming out maybe still a little too relaxed coming out of the locker room potentially, but didn't get the ball on the ground quick enough. And now the Demons getting a free possession already to start the half, looking to tie it up after that big three by Consalevos. Driving in, Roth, no good. Rebounded by Roth. He puts it right back up. He sent Kale Williams to the ground and battled up there.
Yeah, Roth went up there and he missed a shot and he said, nah, I'm getting this one again. Yanked down his board and put it up for the two.
That's Roth's 7th point. Now here's a three from Edmonds. No good. Rebounded by Maxwell. Quick kick out. Here's Watts driving inside. Charge taken. Logan McDowell standing strong and brave underneath that rim.
Putting his body on the line, and we said we've seen a lot of blocking fouls there. Might as well try to turn those into charges, and we talked about how both teams are going at the rack. You're going to get opportunities for charges in that sense.
Yeah, when you got someone going full speed at you like McDowell had there, it is kind of tough to make sure your feet are set. I mean, obviously you don't want to take a knee to the chest, but he did a good job. Yeah, he did a good job taking it.
I'll tell you what, we kind of saw that a couple weeks ago in our intramural game, Joel. We had a big guy coming right downhill at us. It's a tough ass to get in the way of some of these guys, but
I make a business decision whenever that happens to me. I get out of the way, but I have a lot of respect for the players who stand in there and try and take the charge.
Ooh.
That's a three-pointer, rims out. Would have been a huge three there, but rebounded by Maxwell. Kale Williams jumping in there. Conrad with the jump stop, double pump, might have been even a triple pump on the layup.
I got to give credit to Watts there. He didn't jump on the first pump.
Maxwell, though, getting that bucket right back.
Maxwell, 2.
I mean, you can already see in this first couple of minutes here in the second half what they missed having a Maxwell have to sit out. He's got 4 early, a couple of rebounds. McDowell with a nice move on Cancelevos. That spin move, man, he's real good at getting to the rack with it.
Ooh, it's slithery, and that's part of that body control I was talking about, too.
McDowell gets the interception. Now they're going the other way.
He played quarterback.
Conrad inside the Leiden. Leiden right over Maxwell. The Greyhounds started out quick in the first half. Now the Demons are coming out of the locker room with a quick start, up 4.
Yeah, they're firing on all cylinders offensively. They're hustling, too.
Ooh. There's Lewis with his first bucket of the second half. Nice mid-range bucket. He's been making his money from that mid-range area.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. Ooh,
nice move by Conrad. Just couldn't get it to quite fall in there.
That was beautiful. That was an absolutely beautiful move.
Foul called on Leiden. That'll send Kobe Edmonds to the line.
Wow, the action is fast and furious early in this one. Absolutely, both teams flying up and down the court like it's a racetrack here early.
First free throw now for Edmonds. Right off the front, just a little too light on that one.
Edmonds, that's uncharacteristic of him. He's an 86% free throw shooter. Uncharacteristic miss there.
So 86%, and he'll make the second one.
Hey, you waited a little too long for my liking to not get the jinx there.
I waited until it looked good. Conrad going right back at it and attacking. Nice finish up there.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, a little spin in the post. We got both these teams just operating in the post right now, and it's absolutely beautiful because it's so fundamental down there.
It is, and it seemed like Conrad kind of hung up in the air a little bit on that layup.
Air Conrad.
Get that on a shoe now. Wide open three. Can't leave Cantavelos open.
3-point.
You sure cannot leave him open. Wow, banging that one home. Picking up right where he left off. Tying up the ball game with a big-time basket.
Roth now driving on Lewis inside. Had that quick first step. Not able to finish. Foul called down low. We'll see if it's on the shot.
I'll tell you what, Williams
Number 23.
hasn't had a whole lot of points in this one, but he's been so aggressive on the boards today. He's got 7. Went for another one there, drawing a foul. Like, he's been all over the place, everywhere else, but in the points department. Those certainly could come.
Definitely, and sometimes it's not necessarily the box score stats that win you ball games. Here's an interception, foul on Roth, and one opportunity coming up for Lewis.
Basket count. He'll shoot 1.
Taking it all the way, showing why him not picking up that third foul there.
Ball's already down.
Because now he's able to be a little bit more aggressive defensively, snag some steals like that, and take it all the way with no fear.
Yeah, he's got 11 points now, looking for his 12th. Won't fall there. Roth gets the rebound. But lost in the madness, that foul on the Greyhounds was Maxwell. That's his 3rd foul of the day. So we still got 4 minutes left in this 3rd quarter. So he's going to have to take a little bit of a break in this tight ball game. Oh, Conrad trying to drive inside. We got a jump ball.
Good hands by Edmonds there to knock it away. Conrad, you know, he likes to try to get to the rim, split some defenders if he's gotta. There, Edmonds said, I'm not going to let you do that. Now without getting a hand on it anyway.
Possession arrow was with the Demons, so they retain possession. But now the possession arrow will face the Greyhounds for the next jump ball. Nick Stone with a nice drive from the corner. A nice little finish inside. 43-43, but that tie is quickly broken by Lewis.
Lewis, 6 quick points here in this second half. He's up to 13 now.
Here's a deep 3 by McDowell. A quick decision there by McDowell, not gonna go. And now wide open on the side. Edmonds didn't have quite the handle he needed to take the shot. The trap down in the corner. But they'll be able to get out to Edmonds. Lewis for 3 from the top. No good. Rebounded by Cantavelos. Now Edmonds driving in. Poked out by McDowell and Roth is heading the other way. Underneath to Conrad. He tried to swing it around. Throwing it out of bounds. Conrad knows he needed a better pass there.
Both these teams might want to slow it down and take a chill pill here for a second. I mean, we saw a couple threes that, you know, I might not advise on both sides here down the stretch. They could be tired possession threes as well because they've just been running up and down the court for almost continuously for this quarter, it feels.
It really has. I mean, there hasn't been too many stoppages either. Just a couple of fouls. Not a lot of rotations coming in, especially for the Demons. Seth Shepard grabbing that rebound.
I like that jab step from Lewis, trying to create some space and take the jumper.
Nick Stone pump fake 3. You knew it was going to go in. Nick Stone, he just doesn't miss when he's open.
I got to tell you what. Pump fake, 1 dribble, sidestep 3. Oh, with the quick release, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely.
I swear I've never seen a pump fake sidestep 3 miss in my life. It's always money.
If I was running a basketball camp, I might bring Nick Stone in and be like, this is how you want to get your shot up quick.
It's all about the quick release. Makes it harder to guard. Now in the corner, looking to answer the Greyhounds. Not going to go. Lewis going for the rebound, fouled by Roth.
We've got a battle of student sections over here. We're hooting and hollering back and forth, having a good time. That's what high school hoops are all about. You know, it's cold out. It's snowy out. We got a bunch of high schoolers having a good time in here in the nice warm confines of the gym.
Everyone made the trip. Impressive, because I didn't really want to make the trip to my classes today. I'm not going to comment on whether that happened or not, but they made the trip out to support. Nick Stone trying to catch that ball falling down, and now it's headed the other way. Here come the Greyhounds. Inside. No good. Rebounded though. Offensive foul. Not quite going to fall though for CJ Chandler.
Fouls on number 4, Nolan McDowell. CJ Chandler will shoot.
That'll be the second foul on McDowell. And Chandler's at the line. Demons up 46-45.
All right, Joel. 55% free throw shooter.
I'm not making the call here.
Make the call, Joel.
Well, the math says. I think everyone knows what the math says. Missed the first one, he'll make the second. It doesn't there. 46-45 still. Now the Demons rushing down. Seth Shepard just not able to get that footing down. Moving, I think his head was moving a little too far in advance than the rest of his body was. He was ready to go for that layup and just kind of got caught shuffling his feet.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times tonight, a couple of travels that, somewhat mental. I mean, a travel in general is kind of a mental error anyway, but we've seen a couple that definitely feel that way so far.
I mean, he could definitely feel the defense going behind him, getting ready to attack, going for the block. But now the Greyhounds have a deep three from Cancevelos, not going to go. Rebounded by Roth. We got a foul inside. Foul looks like it's going to go on Darius Sheely.
I like it a lot more when both these teams are attacking and then kicking to the three. I'm not sure I've seen a whole lot besides that last one from Cancevelos at the end of the half. I don't think I've seen a whole lot of threes fall just off the bounce with the defender there. A lot of them come driving, kicking, or pump fake, getting open.
Yeah, not a lot of pull-up threes tonight that are finding the bottom of the net. Roth has it on the wing. He'll give to McDowell. Catch and shoot. Off the front iron, not able to roll in. Lewis gonna get caught with the double dribble there. Lewis wanting to know why he thought Demons might have tipped that ball out of his hand, or he hadn't quite had the possession, but there's a funky little rebound there, shift to dribbling down the court.
Can we talk about how high up Lewis got on that rebound?
Yeah.
Ooh, he climbed a ladder to bring that one down. Wow.
Demons now have another possession here after the double dribble. Cale Williams driving on Watts. Help defense will punch it out, but Seth Shepard will have it. He'll take a deep three. Not gonna go. Foul on the Demons. That'll be on Luke Scheibel.
Yeah, both these teams gotta just want to get these 32 seconds over with to get a breather. We've seen a couple threes. There's a guy there. They're kind of deep. Not the looks you're looking to get.
That'll be the fifth foul on the Demons in the quarter as well. So the Greyhounds are in the bonus, and that puts Raskin onto the line. We haven't seen a lot from him today. He averages just over 4 points per game, but yet to find the bottom of the net.
That streak will continue.
Well, Greyhounds, though, more importantly, 0 for 3 in their last three free throw attempts, all coming when they're down by 1. That one able to go, bouncing in and out and back in. Ties up this game with 30 seconds, shot clock off. We do know the Demons do like to hold for that final shot. So we'll see how long the Greyhounds allow McDowell to dribble that clock down.
Making things a little difficult on him.
Foul called up top. That'll go on CJ Chandler.
I believe that's 3.
Foul number 12, CJ Chandler.
That'd be
his second, team's 4.
That is his second.
2 fouls on him. 12 seconds on the clock now. Inbound play from the sideline. We'll go straight to McDowell. No rush yet. Inside for Scheibel. He gets it to dribble on in. 2 seconds on the clock. Here comes Watts for 3. Looked like it had a chance, but just missed. That big 2 by Luke Scheibel gives the Demons a lead.
Oh, and it was a great play, too. The way they drew it up. They had McDowell kick it to the corner. You think, they got a Stone corner 3 coming, and Nick Stone knocks it down to the paint for Scheibel, who, I'm not sure Burlington had on the top of their bingo card when it came to who was going to get the last shot there at the end of the quarter. So great play drawn up there with just a handful of seconds left.
Yeah, they were coming out to protect the perimeter with McDowell over there, and I believe it's Drew Conrad was on the wing as well, and they just fed it down inside to a wide open Scheibel.
Yeah, absolutely great way to take the lead. We talked about the momentum at the end of the half. That's the momentum going into the fourth.
Yeah, that's really big. We saw a really good back and forth battle. Both teams kind of fishing their way out of a deficit. Washington coming in down, then taking that lead, but the Greyhounds battled right back, finally got it tied up there in the final seconds, but that tie ripped from their grasp by Scheibel with that two.
Oh, yeah.
What have you seen from especially the Greyhounds that's been so successful in these last 4 minutes on getting their way back into this game?
Well, I can tell you what's been successful for both of these teams, and it's been attacking the rack. It seems like whenever either team's settling on the outside, both the offenses kind of got stagnant in the last 3 minutes of the half. For the Greyhounds, a lot of it is Lewis. Lewis had a phenomenal start to the half. I mean, He hit some mid-range shots. He was getting to the rim, making some tough shots at the basket. He's got to get back to doing that again and keep this roll going. He had 6 points in that half, in that quarter.
6 points, still attacking the rebounds, but not getting any fouls, which is big there, too, for the Greyhounds. That missed streak rebounded by Cancevelos, and he gets a nice, easy bucket inside the paint.
Yeah, that's part of that box out. You got to get a body on him, got to box out. Three-pointers are hard on the rebound. It can go long and really kind of mess things up, and that one was kind of an odd bounce there.
McDowell fade away, no good. Rebounded by Watts.
I don't love that look. It's kind of early in the shot clock for a tough fadeaway jumper like that.
Driving inside and fouled by McDowell. That's his third now. And Raskin will go to the line.
Now just like that, the momentum gone. And the Greyhounds, they have a chance to take the lead here from the beginning of the fourth.
Demons back to that starting lineup with Nick Stone, Seth Shepard, and Scheibel all on the bench right now. Tied up still, and the Greyhounds still struggling to get those free throws to fall. Raskin going 1 for 2 on that trip. They have gone 2 for 6 in their last 3 trips to the line. McDowell working on the wing, will pass it over to Williams. Cross-court pass to Roth. A dangerous decision there. But now Conrad driving in. Underneath, good feed. Shaquille Williams for the bucket. Nice drive inside by Raskin. Good defense, though, by Roth. Now Cale Williams leading the Demons down the court. Fished up. Drew Conrad, bucket, no. In and out. It took a trip around the rim and dumped off into the hands of the Greyhounds. Now inside. Another good move by Cancevelos. He's having a great game today.
Oh, for sure. And both these teams, the action's coming fast and furious right now. Like I said earlier, Cancevelos there, nice shot.
I think it's been fast and furious all game.
It sure has.
51.
Except for a little bit there at the end of the third. It was a little slow and melancholy. So at the end of the third, settling for some threes, but pace has picked back up.
Both teams got that break at the quarter, and now they got some energy. Looking to have a strong finish here to this one. A 1-point game, Greyhounds on top here on the Washington floor. Trying to save it is Lewis. Not able to, and the Demons will have the ball.
A little bit of pressure now from the Greyhounds. Just a little slow down man look.
Here's Conrad. Looking for that pass over to Roth, who was cutting in on the baseline. Now Cale Williams doing the job himself, going up against two Greyhounds and flushes it through the net.
Said those points might come sooner or later, and they're starting to come now. He's got 4 of them here in this half.
6 total for Cale Williams, and that one the biggest one of all, giving them the 1-point lead. Nice drive by Watts, but blocked by Williams. Headed down, Drew Conrad behind the back pass to Leiden. What a play! Coast to coast, just highlight reel plays right there.
Block to the behind the back pass. Whoa! You want to talk about showtime? That's the second time we've had some showtime plays here in Washington, Iowa. It might not feel like LA outside, but it feels like it in the gym.
That one goes off the Greyhounds. And there's an energy in Washington right now. The crowd getting into it. Demons up 3, a lineup change here quick. Bringing in some shooters like Nick Stone, hoping to extend this lead. The Greyhound student section giving their team some support. Nick Stone for 3. A silencer for Nick Stone.
I think you might have called that one, Joel. You called that one and you called his second half. That's 8 points now in this half.
8 points, 2 big threes. That one giving them a 6-point lead. A foul, though, on the floor on the Demons, but this 6-point lead, their biggest lead since halfway through the third quarter. But we know the Greyhounds were able to battle back in that third quarter, get the lead going into the fourth. So they're going to look to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, they got to stay even here. They still got 4 minutes, plenty of time. Drive and kick looks from beyond the arc if they're going to look for threes.
Here's Lewis. You're going to swing it over. Jet Morris, the freshman's got it. Back to Lewis, driving up on Conrad. Good defense, though. Shepard contesting the shot, rebounded by McDowell. Moving quick, Seth Shepard to the bucket. No good. Rebounded by Lewis.
Just too much sauce on that one. He was coming in with a full head of steam. There's way too much power on that leg.
Yeah, he knows coming down the court. He wants that one back. That finish, though, by the freshman. He'll head to the line, but the shot won't go, so 2 at the charity stripe.
Yeah, Shepard giving up. Oh, they call that one Roth, I believe, actually. Looked like it was on Shepard. A lot of contact. Either way.
Either way, for sure. Jem Morris can't cure the Greyhound struggles at the line.
He, coming in this one, is credited for 0% from the free throw line.
Looking for his first make of the season here. Made it.
And he gets it.
Money.
Look at that.
That stops the scoring drought for the Greyhounds. Gets them back on the board. 57 to 51. Should be 57-52, I believe.
That's what I was thinking, too. I was thinking the same thing. I think we're on the same wavelength here.
Yeah, there we go. But 57-52, 5-point game. Demons have possession. What are you going over in that huddle right now? You have a lead, but you don't want to give it up like you did last time.
Oh, you want to take care of the ball, right? I mean, the biggest thing you can do is take care of the ball and get good looks. Don't force anything from deep. Don't force any threes that might be covered. Take care of the ball, attack the basket, see if you can't get a few more chances at the line. And the big thing is to not turn the ball over. A lot of the ways the Greyhounds were able to come back was by Lewis. You know, we talked about snagging away some steals and taking it coast to coast. You don't want to give those up if you want to hold on to this lead.
Demons gonna have to keep those passing options clean and clear. The Greyhounds shown they're not really afraid to jump those passing lanes, and they're okay to suffer some of the consequences of jumping those and missing.
Absolutely. We have a bit of a conversation here.
Yeah, they're still trying to get the score changed up on the scoreboard here in Washington.
We won't take away his only free throw. There we go. Now he's got his first free throw officially.
There we go. Big moment here for the freshman. Drew Conrad now bringing it up against the Greyhound press. They'll break it quick. Kill Williams now dribbling out of a double team. Nick Stone for three. This time's not going to fall. Two Demons had their hands on it. And it'll be poked out off the Demons, and the Greyhounds will have possession.
All right, expect to keep seeing this. Now we've got the Demons. They're sitting in the back. They're not bringing any pressure anymore, just trying not to give up stuff in transition. On the other side, the Greyhounds, they got a press of their own. It looks like it's a bit of a zone, maybe a 1-2-2. I'd have to see it again to make sure, but they're getting a trap zone press look on the other side.
Lewis working inside on McDowell. That shot will go over the rim, and a foul on the rebound attempt by Chandler.
Good box out there to force that.
That was one of your keys to the game. Box out.
Keys. All right, it's a 2-1-2. It's a 2-1-2. So we'll see when the trap sets in, the middle kind of comes over. And they're going to try to trap right. Oh, good job by Conrad avoiding that danger zone.
Conrad getting that ball across the half-court line just a hair before that 10-second call could have came. Now McDowell, good feed inside. Seth Shepard with the strong finish through the contact, earning himself a trip to the foul line.
First points of the half could not have come at a bigger moment. Puts them at the line, to get over the 60-point mark, extend that to an 8-point lead.
The 8-point lead, if the free throw goes, would be the biggest of the game for the Demons. 2:49 left on our clock. Free throw no good. Rebounded by Chandler. Lewis bringing the ball down the court. A three-point shooter. Cancevelos has it, but he'll dump it off to Morris. Now Morris going right back around. Cancevelos on the wing. Lewis for three. Seth Shepard had the closeout. A foul down low. Looks like that'll go on Cale Williams.
Number one, Cale Williams.
I don't know. That's an interesting one there. I don't think there was a whole lot of contact either way. Would have probably let that one slide, but
Chandler was able to grab the rebound still, but it won't matter.
Changes.
Cale Williams stealing that one, throwing it. A prayer behind his back, and Roth was there to answer it. So the Demons have possession. Good spin move by Conrad and fouled on his way in. Now the foul will be on the floor. Be a third team foul on the Greyhounds.
All right, so I kind of take it back. The foul did matter on the other end.
Timeout, Washington.
Instead of getting a rebound and going the other way, they had to inbound the ball. And on the inbound, Cale Williams said, nah, I think we actually want possession instead. So he snagged away the steal there. So the foul did end up mattering quite a bit, actually.
Really did. And that foul adding to the total for the team fouls as well. So you see the Demons, they're sitting at 14 fouls. Next one is going to put the Greyhounds in the bonus. Not necessarily something Washington would be too worried about based on how the Greyhounds have shot free throws, but obviously you don't want to send the opposing team to the line when they're down points.
Yeah, and coming into this one, Washington, they had a distinct advantage in the free throw department. They're at about 69%, while Burlington sit right about 56% from the free throw line. So Burlington prone to leaving points on the board at the charity stripe.
Yeah, and they've done that quite a few times. You saw that stretch at the end of the third quarter where they had multiple times to tie the game up, but they went 0 for 3 before finally doing that at the line.
Yeah, they made you a liar.
They did.
I had to do it one last time. Yeah, I had to do it one last time.
Yeah, I know.
I had to do it.
I did have my fair share of announcer jinx on free throws, so I deserve it.
It's kind of it's kind of your whole thing right now.
It is.
You're on a hot streak. But
not a good hot streak.
But you called Nick Stone coming in, knocking down a triple, so you gotta give you credit for that one.
I'll take it. Drew Conrad tossing it in. Cale Williams get up there, quick pass to Shepard, and Conrad will have it. Trying to milk some of this time, stepping it back, resetting the offense. Another foul there on the freshman, Jet Morris. Trying to poke that ball free.
Yeah, there's a good amount of contact there. He didn't seem to love the call, but there was contact there. And I would say that's a foul that Conrad gets credit for initiating, right? Getting around and getting in the way and stopping. You see guys like Trey Young do that a lot.
And shoot! Logan McDowell pushing his back. Layup still goes. He's headed to the line. He can make this a double-digit lead with under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, that's a tough shot. That's that control I was talking about. Able to finish through the contact there and knock it down.
He had his man beat with a quick first step, and he'll get 3 points now because of it. 62-52, Demons on top.
Gives McDowell 12 now. And he's hanging out on the other end of the court, so all right, now he's dropping back. Just enough so they can't roll the ball.
We gotta keep that time ticking down. Quick three here. Oh, buckets. Javion Watts giving the Greyhounds some hope.
Javion Watts.
That's a big three. Williams had his hand down. Watts said man down.
And now a turnover on the Demons. A little miscommunication there in the pass. And the Greyhounds, they got that three, and now they got the stop they needed.
Yeah, just like you said, a miscommunication. You saw McDowell and Conrad kind of meet up and discuss a little bit.
Watts has it, going up against Stone, kick out. 3 attempts, Sheely, no good. Roth giving up to Stone. Stone, good job stopping and not traveling. A foul called up top. Lewis will be notched with it. That's going to be his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, not too bad a time to end up getting that. You got a minute left in this one. Can't take them home with you. You know what I mean?
That's very true. Can't get another one though, or else he'll be out of it.
That's also true. That's also true. I think 3 might be the sweet spot.
3 would be perfect. McDowell makes his first. He's knocked down 2 in a row here in crunch time. Demons gonna have to continue to make these free throws down the stretch. That one no good. Kill Williams with the offensive rebound. Put right back up, no good. Lewis with the rebound, and now the Greyhounds are in business. Kick out. Their 3-point shooter responds. Cancevelos with a big 3 from way downtown.
All right. Okay. So now about 55 seconds left. Plenty. Let's okay. I'm not gonna say
Burlington timeout.
Not plenty of time, but enough time. Enough time if you're able to knock down some shots and get the right guys on the line to make something happen here.
Yeah, they're shooting well right now too from 3-point. It's starting to get hot. They got a couple of stops, got that momentum defensively. I'm sure they're gonna bring out this press, but are you going for the foul right away, or are you going for the trap, trying to get that 10-second violation?
I think you go for the trap first. Try to get that turnover. And, we've seen it. The Demons, they had a turnover a little bit ago. They're susceptible to it, every now and then. And if you can try to force one of those turnovers and knock down a shot, doesn't necessarily need to be a 3. That would be nice. Doesn't necessarily need to be one. Being down just 5 here. You can take a 2 if you get that look.
That's exactly right. Quick 2 brings it to a 1-possession game. And the Demons for a while, they're bringing 5 guys behind the baseline. Football play.
He ran a couple in routes.
Yeah, Logan McDowell ended up with it. Out to Conrad. They break the press easily. Nick Stone has it. He's going to dribble around. Roth now.
They probably say at about 40 maybe.
Yep, Watts coming out on Conrad.
Letting a lot of time come off here.
Yeah, Conrad using some good handles. There's the foul. 32 seconds. There's quite a lot of time coming off the clock.
I think that's...
Drew Conrad will shoot 2.
I think that might be too much time. That's a lot of time to let dribble off the clock, I know. I don't know. That seems like a lot of time. I would have liked maybe trap until about 40. but let them get down to 30 is a lot of time, especially knocking down that first one now. 6-point ball game. That's a lot different than a 5-point ball game.
So going to take 2 threes now, and Conrad, he's got another chance here. Make it a 3-possession game. This free throw would be huge to give the Demons some cushion. No good off the front iron. They got it in the hands of Cancevello, so I wouldn't want it in anyone else's hands on that Greyhound team. He has been lights out today. Lewis from 3. No good. Watts going for the rebound, throws it off Cale Williams. A good heads-up move there by Watts.
Savvy play there, but I'm with you. I'd go with Constanvelos here.
They'll get it into Constanvelos. Quick 3 for him. Rushed it a little too much. Nick Stone grabs the rebound. And there's the foul called. 12 seconds on the clock. So the Demons can ice it up with a couple more free throws made, but it already does seem to get to that point where it's nearly out of reach for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, good defense there on Constanvelos on that attempt. He didn't have a whole lot of room at all to get that shot up, and it was a really tough look, so the defense there really got in his way and made that tough on him.
Nick Stone's first one, no good.
Just one of these would change the whole. Just one of these probably. It's probably already out of reach, but just one of these.
There it is.
7-point ball game, probably definitely seals this one.
That's Nick Stone's 12th point. Here's a prayer heave from Raskin, no good. Cale Williams will dribble it out, and what a way to finish off the home season for the Demons. 65-58 win over the Burlington Greyhounds. Stay with us though. Don't leave. We will break down this W on the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show after the break.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Fairway is the place to be all season long for your grocery needs. Drive through the lane for the snacks and drinks you need to keep you in the game, and don't forget to grab a meal for a post-game feast. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. we believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back in here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by Washington County Hospital and Clinics. This is the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show. We just watched a fantastic game between the Washington Demons and the Burlington Greyhounds. Demons on top 65-58. And man, that thing came down to the wire, but let's take it back to halftime. Demons down 1. What did you see in that third quarter that got them started off on that right foot?
Well, okay, listen, I feel like we talk about this guy every time the second half comes around the past few weeks. We're calling him second half Stone. Nick Stone didn't get the start in this one today, but in the second half, dropped 9 points, hit a couple big-time three-pointers, got to the rack, got some rebounds, knocked down a free throw to end the ball game, essentially. And, you know, he was all over the place in that second half. He bumped his way up to the second leading scorer in the whole ball game with his second half performance.
Yeah, he did a really good job. A couple of big threes. Burlington able to bring it back, though, at the end of the third quarter. And in the fourth, we went back and forth for a while before Washington pulled away there in the final minutes. How were they able to get that done, especially defensively, silencing some of these outstanding offensive scorers?
Yeah, they did a good job. Everyone was getting involved defensively. They took a couple charges in the second half as well, got physical in the paint. Burlington did settle for a couple threes that they weren't settling for too much there. That was towards the end of the third quarter and into a bit of the fourth quarter there, and that kind of helped the Demons take over. But really, you take a look at it, Mick Dole did what he likes to do. He had control of the ball game. He got to the rack, forced an and-one opportunity to add some points onto their total there and kind of help pull the team away. Of course, they got help from guys like Cale Williams as well. He pulled down 9 rebounds in this one off my count alone. He could have had 10. There's certainly possible I might have missed one or two in there. He was all over the place.
I think we should give him 10. I think we should hand it to him.
10 rebounds.
For now, until we see the official scorecard, of course.
10 rebounds in this one. I mean, it's certainly possible I missed one. He was all over the place on the board. He was attacking. You can't forget about Rajan Roth either. He was attacking as well. I mean, he had a shot. He missed the shot, said, no, I'm doing this again. Yanked the rebound out of Williams' hands. There we go. There we go. And then he put it up for 2 as well. So it was really a team effort. But if you look at the guys who led the way in that second half, it was definitely Logan McDole and Nick Stone.
Yeah, and both McDole and Nick Stone struggled to score there in that first half. But like good scorers do, like good basketball players do, they came in and played clutch minutes for the Demons and secured the W down the line. Free throw shooting also playing a big part there at the end, securing the win. But the Demons, in their final home game, pulling out a big win, going 5-4 now in conference play. That'll be their last conference game of the season. So 5-4, winning record. And they got 2 big games. So even though this is our last time broadcasting Demon basketball, they got 2 big games coming up next week. Be sure to stay up to date. Maybe go support the Demons on the road. They got Solon and Mount Vernon coming up. So that'll be some good ones. But for the final time of this home basketball season, you're watching Demon Wrestling on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. And thanks for watching tonight, and have a good rest of your day.